hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. Yes, so for those who are new to the channel, I am Mommy Lala, and welcome to my annual Advent Calendar series. Okay, I actually started my Advent Calendar series just last year, but I've been doing Vlogmas for almost 4 years now, where I go live every day in the month of December. So not just up to Advent, but up to the end of December, which is December 31st. So welcome. This is not my usual channel, my usual live stream time, right? So I see Lynn on Instagram. Hi, friend. Thank you so much for dropping by, yes, to this unannounced, right, live stream. So thank you so much. And of course, over here on YouTube, we have Shanna. Thank you so much, Shanna. See, I haven't gone live for a very long time on my own channel. So everything is quite a mess. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much, Jason. And of course, yes, just want to say hi. I know Lynn is actually very busy, and it's only at this time of the day where she finally gets to rest a little bit. Thank you so much, friend, for dropping by on my very first day of Advent Calendar series, or my Vlogmas. Now, for this year, it's kind of different from my usual. Like last year, I did Advent Calendar series on Spellbinders, because the previous year, I got hooked on watching a lot of Advent Calendar series. And actually, Shanna was the one who I saw first. And then I saw Alicia's, I saw Lynn's, and then Yvette, and then, of course, Jay. There were so many amazing, projects that they did during that Advent Calendar series. And I said, I want to do that also next year. So I got hold of one, which I felt after watching a ton of Advent Calendar series of that previous year. I said, I'll do the Spellbinders one. And I really had a lot of fun. I did the regular Spellbinders Advent Calendar, and of course the Stitchmas, the 12 days of Stitchmas. But this year, I wanted to do the same thing. But then, my kids said, why don't we create your own Advent Calendar series this year using all the things you have here, Mom, that you have not used? So I said, oh, okay, that would be great. So I did have to find like a blank Advent Calendar box, gave it to them, and they filled it all up. All right. And that looks like this, friends. This is it. I don't know where the tea went. right? So they did this several weeks ago. Maybe the tea fell off, right? So this is I decorated the top of the box. Though this is me, right? So because there were I think there's a Santa on the cover, and for me, really, Christmas is all about, the reason for the season for me is really all about Jesus, of course. But having Santa, the elves, and all of those things is actually really fun. But for me, I just wanted to focus really on, Jesus is the center and the reason for the season. But I don't know where the tea went. So anyway, so I just this is, I think, one of maybe a 2 year ago released paper pack from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. I just cut that to a little bit like 3/4 of the way, 3/4 of the way, and then printed my logo, and then added that, and then did a ribbon to separate because it's a pattern on pattern. So to break the pattern, this is an actual red ribbon, satin ribbon, and then just old what do you call this? This is from my scrapbooking days. I forgot what you call this kinds of. Anyway, they are chipboard stickers, right? So, but there's a specific brand for this, though, right? So, anyway, so that's it. And so, if you look inside, thank you so much, Anak, Jason, for sharing, Anak. Yes, yes. Oh, you managed. Awesome. We should talk, Jason. All right. So this is the Advent calendar, okay, that I'm going to be doing for the main crafting part of my Advent calendar series. Again, I added, I just covered some of the parts here to just focus on it being an Advent. There's a T, Advent, okay, calendar. All right. So I'll be doing 3. Okay. So this is just an add-on. I saw the other day when I went to the supermarket, and I said, you know what, this is kind of cute. Let's do this. It's a trolley, those gummy candies, not candy, but gummy bear, something like that. Okay, so it's a fruity gummy Advent calendar. So let's add that to the mix. And as you know, as crafters, one of the things we love to do while crafting is eating and drinking, right? So since sometimes, this series and my live streams may take a while because I start from scratch, but hopefully not too long. Because actually, I really don't know what is. I can't even do a cheat, like go through YouTube and look for what did this calendar, day one look like. But in this case, since it's really curated by my kids from my own stash in my own craft room, I don't really know what it's gonna be. All right. So no preparation. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. All right. And I also have this fun Advent calendar series. So I'm gonna do all of this in one. Every episode. Okay. Of course, I'll do the crafting on the main one, but this I will just reveal, right? So I have become an army just very recently, again, from the influence of some of my friends and, of course, my daughter, right? So this is the BT21 Doju Advent Calendar. Okay, that was released here in the Philippines. Okay, by from Line Friends. Okay, by Toy Kingdom here in SM in the Philippines. Yes, Charlie, Jason. All right, and of course. All right, so this didn't come from YouTube. Okay, yeah, I just placed it in a YouTube bag that I got from one of the YouTube events that I was blessed to have attended this year. So this Advent calendar, if you can see, it's quite big. All right, was curated by my nanny. All right, she's really just part of the family. So I said I want snacks every day while I craft. So what she did was to get 24 baggies and place different snacks, okay, that are available here in the Philippines and in the supermarket near us for me to open up and eat during or to snack on during our live streams. All right. So, okay, in a nutshell, I found the tea. I found the tea. I found the tea. There you go. Let's put the tea. All right, there you go. Now we have the true Advent calendar. All right, so it is this one. All right, so I have one, two, okay, and then the trolley as an add-on, and this snacky. All right, chick, 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 chick. Okay, so those four, okay, are the things that I will be revealing or doing every day for this Advent calendar season. Right? Thank you so much, Shanna. Oh, see where did the okay, so it depends on what scene I am. I really have to tweak all of the scenes. I didn't get the chance. All right, so there you go for this one. You gotta open the snack advent first. Lynn said, let's open the snack advent first. All right, let's see. Hi, Zell. Oh, my dear friend, Zell has her own advent series. It's 12 days of art, 12 days of art journaling on her channel. And I think she has one later for 2 p.m. So that's quite late for you guys. But if you have the chance to watch on replay, or if you're still, awake, check it out. All right, so let's start. Lynn said, okay, well, she's still here because, she's very busy. She might be gone later. Okay, so let's do the snack first. All right, so let me find number one first. Okay, here. All right, so that's number one. All right, so probably you would be curious. As for those who don't know, I'm from the Philippines. I'm based here in the Philippines. And maybe do you have different assortment of snacks in our community supermarket, right? So wow, I don't think they want me to open this because Yaya stapled it at the same time, put what do you call this, scotch tape. All right, so let's see. I think it's gonna take me forever to open that up, so let's just cut it. Okay, so this is what I'll be snacking on for the rest of the live stream today. Let's check. You're good. Okay, let me see. I haven't seen it. How many are there here? It looks like a lot. Okay, let's see. Chanan! Okay. Oh, okay. What is this? It's Pix Almonds Caramel Glaze. Ooh, they wanted me to start with healthy. But I don't think it's gonna be healthy snack all throughout. All right, because they know what I like. But this is something I've never tried. So it's non-GMO handmade product, no artificial colors. All right, so let's check it out. Okay, so let's cut and see. All right, what it actually looks like. All right, let me just, alcohol my hands so I can, touch the food. All right, let me check. Okay, so it's almonds. And who doesn't like? And it says it has chocolate. It's actually caramel. No, not chocolate, but caramel. Delicious. Let's see if I can finish this. A little bit of mukbang. All right, so there you go. That's my snack for today. Almonds caramel glaze. Absolutely not sponsored, my friends. Okay. Next. Let's do the trolley one. This is like a last minute add-on I saw while I was, checking out the other day. Some meat stuff. Okay. And we have Jenny on Instagram. Cece, hello Cece. And Night Apple K-pop. Hello Bethel, my dear friend. I'm sure she's if you want to know a lot about K-pop merch, K-pop stuff, and BTS. You know, my dear friend and my sister in the faith, Night Apple. Okay, she has a ton of videos on that one and information. All right, let's do a little bit of ASMR. All right, where's number one? Can you guys see where number one is? Good. Oh, there you go. Hamburger. Is it gonna be a hamburger? See, it's number one. What's your guess? What is this? It says Happy Holidays. Oh, it's supposed to be fruit, right? What is this? Is it avocado? It doesn't say what it is. Let's see. Oh, images on front panel do not represent actual product. Okay. So this is not a hamburger. I feel. But it's lime flavored. Not avocado. But I think avocado. Or lime. What do you think, guys? And I can craft with the bag later. Great idea, my dear friend. Justin, hello, my friend. Yes, it's actually pretty late for you guys. Thank you so much for dropping by. All right. Yum, 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 yum. Rin is still here. Mukbang Advent. Hey, Lisa. Magandang umaga, sis. From the office. Well, the boss is out. Yes, see, Night Apple K-pop is better. Okay. I'm sorry, people say don't talk when your mouth is full. But as again, this is a mukbang, like Lynn said, Advent series. So I'll be snacking a lot. And of course, for my drink, hot chocolate. Weird combination, right? All right. Oh, let's not do this first. Let's do the BTS. All right. So for those who are BTS fans, or if you're an ARMY, okay, can you tell me which, okay, these are their characters. So you have RJ, Chimmy, Cookie, Tata, Koya, Snooki, Mang, and Van. All right. This is what it looks like. For those who are interested to know, in our collecting, I'm not sure if it's still available because I got this, I think, September or October. The minute I saw it, I know it's gonna go out of stock very soon. So I said I grabbed, actually not just one, because I have friends who really love this. All right, there you go. Okay, it's from Line Friends. Licensee is Doju. Okay, let's see. And inside are PVC figures, acrylic standee, and there's a purse. All right, without further ado, ding, 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 ding. All right, so this is what it looks like. You unbox joy and excitement with the Doju for BT21 Advent Calendar, featuring 12 days of delightful surprises inspired by your favorite BT21 characters. So each of the members of BTS has their own BT21 characters. You can celebrate the holiday season with this daily dose of fun. And since it's December 1st, for most of you, although it's already December the 2nd for me. All right, so let's open up December 1st. Day 1. All right, I don't want to rip it because the box is actually really nice. Wow, it's thick. What's your guess? Does anybody have a guess? Is it gonna be the character? What do you think, guys? I need to quit snacking. I've been eating non-stop since Thanksgiving. Let's see. All right, number 1. Who is this one? Jing, 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 jing. Oh, and it has a magnet. All right. So, look at that. So, if you have like your refrigerator, let me see on my laptop. Yeah. Right. So it can be part of, you can collect all of the 24 like that. Awesome. It's so cute. Let me see. Is it actually, it's not too heavy, but it's quite big to put as a pen topper. But it does have a magnet, so you can put it as, even for your, after storing your scissors. Look at that. How cute is that? All right, so that's day 1 for our BT21. Okay, character. Okay, so, this is him. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so we will go back to BT21 later. All right, so that's our day 1. If you want to see the rest, watch out for it tomorrow. Okay, so let's do this because maybe you don't like all those snowflakes and stuff coming out. All right, all right. Hi, David. David is fooling around, and I know that he is creating a project right now. So if you want to see, check out the Spooling Around community on Facebook. Yes, this is our dear friend David, who has been with me in several, or I think all of my Vlogmases in the past, right? All right, so finally, this is the Advent calendar that my kids have put together. I don't know what would fit in these boxes, right? How big are these boxes? Let me see. This one is about 2 3/4 by 2, and then some are bigger or longer. Like this is 4 1/4 by 2 1/4. I think that was the smallest, that was the longest. And then we have boxes like this. Oh, this is heavy. What is this? This is 3 1/4 by 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right. So let's see, without further ado, what are we going to craft today? Where is number 1? There. All right. So it sounds like dice. Because I don't think, embellishments, yeah. But there's more than one for sure. Because I hear like, yes. Let's see if I am correct. Or could it be a tool? No. Scissors, no. I don't have scissors this small. No. My guess is it's a die. Or dice. All right. So let's see the grand reveal for day number 1. By the way, friends, okay, there is a ton of creators, crafters in our community who are doing Advent Calendar series, right? So Shanna, and then you have Alicia, call me Crafty Al, and Yvette also. And who else is doing Advent Calendar series? For now, those were the ones I actually saw earlier, so I'm sure, and I will update you, okay? And Lynn, are you doing an Advent Calendar series? I'm sure Lynn is gonna be doing an Advent Calendar series, okay? But most of the time, Lynn does videos of it. Okay, let us check. All right. Yes, Shanna has the same, right? So the sound. Oh, that's a camera, Lala. Right? So let's see what these dice are. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Have I used this? I even don't know from where it is. And I don't know if it's from the same collection, a different collection. Oh, this one I think I've used. See, there's still even stubs of paper stuck in there. So I think they just literally grab whatever they could find. See, I can still see, paper stuck there. So when did I use this? I cannot remember. I have the memory of a fish. All right. So, at least it's a set of dice. And they chose something that could be, used for, for Christmas, preparation for Christmas. Right? So maybe that's why they chose this one. And I'm not sure who chose this. Is it Jose Luis or Samantha? The OC in me, I cannot. Okay, I need to remove that. Why did I not remove this? Okay, before I stored this. Let's just push out. Okay, there you go. All right, now we can start. Okay, so obviously with this in the... Okay, as our first item in our calendar series, okay, I will create a card. Okay, so let us create a card. Okay, so let me see what will I use. Okay, so that we probably could color it in. Let's use let's use white cards now. Okay, where are my... Okay, this is the start of where are. Okay, so you know how it is with me, right? So again, thank you so much for those who are here. For those who are in the Philippines, most people are at work right now or in school. And for our friends in the other side of the globe, most of you are probably preparing to go back to sleep. Right? So I know this is an off time, but with so many things happening, that it's the Christmas season. So it's like there's parties and events every day. I don't think I can, do any other time slot other than this. I actually waited for T and Elizabeth. So if you have not yet checked out, T is Not Afraid of Color. Okay, and ECR is Elizabeth. They actually did the first day of Elizabeth's birthday series. So she is going to have a 7-day series. Is this the one? Is this the right plates? I feel this is not the right sandwich for this. Okay, but let me see. See, I haven't really, gone to my craft. See, this is not it. It is too... Okay, so there you go. There is the other part. These are all the same size. Okay, so there you go. See, most of the time, I have to put, washi tape. Okay, or tacky tape, but I'm very lazy today. So let's just pray that it doesn't move. All right, so let's do this. All right, since it's a small die. Okay, so this is a die cutting machine from PF Crafts, one of my awesome sponsors for my show. All right, this year. All right, so there you go. Oh, okay. I think I used this. I haven't used this for a long while. This one, because it actually creates like an impression, like so, and so, like that. And my fuzzy cutting heart is quite happy because. I get the fussy cut. Speaking of fussy cutting, somebody in the chat earlier on, I'm not sure if she's still there. Maybe she's at work. Zell, okay, sprinkle with cards, finally bit the bullet and got herself her brother's cut and cut. And immediately she has, I think, released a series of um, video holiday stickers, right? So maybe check out her channel or her social media pages to check out what she has in store for us, right? So anyway, so these are okay the images that we have cut from. Okay, these are, so we have 3 dice, okay, for our day 1 from our DIY advent calendar, okay, courtesy curated by my awesome kids Samantha and Jose Luis, who went through my stuff in my craft room and put it together. So I really don't know, okay, what it is because I have so many stuff, right? But it's a great way to actually use up my stash. So I said, okay, that's great. So they were the ones who actually decided that, try doing this. And Samantha even gave me one where she said, Mom, you can even do a digital advent calendar. There's this, I don't know if it was an app or web page or something that she pointed it out to me, but I said no, I can't, this is more than enough for me. Thank you very much. All right, so let me see now. Let's choose a card base. All right, okay, so let's do let us do an A2 size card. Okay, so we're gonna do an A2 size card. Okay, and then we're gonna do that. Now let me check what kind of paper. So nothing fancy for today, because I don't want to make this live super long, because it's, again, most people are at work or in school, and most of you, it's pretty late. So we'll try to finish as fast as we can. All right, there you go. Yes, Shanna said this is a great way to use stash. Have someone else pick out what you work with each day. Yes. Hi, Barbara. Hello. How sweet of your kids to make your crafty advent calendar together. Yes, they are. If you have not checked out any, or if you have not been able to watch some of my Vlogmas episodes in the past, my kids have always been part of that series. So definitely this year, you will definitely see them once school is out. Now there's still school, I think till 3rd week. Yes, I think 2nd week anyways. And then half of the 3rd week. And then you will see us together. And I have something special for you guys on December 31. So watch out for that one. All right. Okay, so let me check. Okay. I was thinking of doing, creating the background from scratch. But then I was supposed to start at 9. But then I saw that, ECRNT are still live. So for those who saw that I actually scheduled it at 9 and got moved to 10, it's because, I didn't want to overlap with our dear friends. Because this is really Elizabeth's schedule. This is her regular, live streaming schedule. And it's her birthday series, right? So, you know what? We're just going to choose, some of our awesome pattern papers. And yes, this is from one of our favorite, stores out there. It's from Not Too Shabby. And this is Frosted and Fabulous. Okay, it is I think it was a month ago. Or is it this month? No, it was a month ago that this paper, was released. But this was part of subscription. So I am not sure. Maybe Lynn can help us if this is still available. All right. But definitely, Not Too Shabby has a ton of awesome pattern papers. Perfect for, card making, scrapbooking, and any other crafty, adventure that you want to do. Okay. So I think I want to do that. See, I'm going to mix and match. Oh, look at that. It's even double-sided, right? So, that's nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, choose, things or papers that I can. Oh, look at that. Oh, Oh, do I still have the ephemera for this one? Okay, yes. I still have. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So this is how I process my when I need to do something, guys. So I start with whatever is like, let's say I have to start with the paper or with the die, in this case a die, and then what size or what kind of card am I gonna be making. So this is obviously not gonna be an interactive card. It's just a usual standard A2 size card. Okay, and I know that I do want to color in the die cuts. Oh, it's very bright, right? So there you go. Again, thank you for those who actually are also on Instagram. Um, okay, also there's 3. Okay, so let's go through some of this and check which one I can still use. I actually die cut this one from one of the papers when I did one of the cards for the Not Too Shabby mood board challenge, right? So if you've not heard of what a mood board challenge is, I will actually put it in the description down below. Of course, this is December, so there's a new mood board series for the Not Too Shabby shop, and I think today or tomorrow, one of the members, for the mood board challenge team is gonna be already putting up an inspiration for you to check it out. Mine's gonna go up on the 7th and the video on the 21st, right? So there you go. Yes. Oh, okay. No, because this is going to be part of our card, so it has to be okay. So maybe this tree, this look, if I would go like that. No, it's too big. Okay. You know what I think? Yay, I still have. Okay, a deer. Is this a doe? What do you call a male deer? Doe is a female deer. What do you call a male deer? My God, we used to know this. I used to know this, right? So, hello, Harley lady. Hello, Teresa. Hello, hello. Oh, frosted cardstock is not in stock. You can add yourself. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. All right. Because this is part of, what do you call this? A subscription. Okay. So, but if you do want, because every now and then they do a release, like, Lynn's products. And I know that the sentiment dies have already been, gone out of stock. Most of this, things on the Not Too Shabby shop really gets sold out even prior to the release. So if you like what you see, head on over to the nottooShabbyShop.com and check it out, because they really get sold. Oh, look at that. So this is a dilemma for me, right? So when I see papers like that, and then the back is also awesome, like, but with the Not Too Shabby paper sets, there is always several of each design, so it's okay to use first this part and then use the another for this. All right, so they already know the psyche that most crafters have, that, oh no, I don't want to use this because it's so pretty, right? So you're not going to use it. No, use it because there's another one that you can use and still have something as a backup for future projects, right? There you go. Thank you so much, Barbara. Oh, Buck. Okay. Oh, hi, Buck. Oh, this is, Buck. Buck, Teresa, is what you call. Oh, okay. So a female deer. You know why I know that doe is a female deer? The song, right? Right? The doe, a deer, a female deer. And probably if not for that song, I don't even know what it is. So it's a buck. Thank you, Shanna. So Shanna, this is a doe, right? Or is it a buck? Because it has antlers. I think this is a buck, right? Because I don't know if I remember right that female deer they don't have antlers? Okay, let's wait for our dear friends to answer. Again, thank you so much, my dear friends, that you guys are still here. So Shanna and Teresa said buck. So hard to choose which side to use. I agree. It is gorgeous. Yes, right? So that's the thing. So if you have that completionist mindset like me, so probably what you're gonna be doing is to get, my dear friend Susan Coquin was part of my, crafty friends who joined me earlier on in my journey as, here on YouTube. She said the best way, okay, to not get anxious because, oh no, what if I want that and then I don't have it anymore and they don't sell it anymore? So she always say, buy 2 of each. That is her awesome, tip. Okay, do you do the same thing? Right? So as a backup, do you actually, buy 2 of the things that you like really, really well or you like so much? Okay, so the nice thing about having things like this, like the Frosted and Fabulous, comes with, of course, its paper and a coordinating. Okay, here it goes again. I say ephemera. Okay, and I've been, I say it's ephemera. Okay, or ephemera. Okay, so whatever it is, it's this. Right? So, okay, however you want to say it, then, go for it. Okay, so this, okay, so let's punch out this part. Okay, so it's up to you. You may want to color that, those punched out parts if you want, or keep them for future use. Okay, especially, this could be like shaker bits. Okay, I actually don't throw them out because, yes, I do. You see how it can be part of, your shaker bits in the future. So I'll put it there. All right. And then this one too has those. Okay, so if you want to see something like this done super fast, okay, head on and check out Shanna. Shanna makes it. Okay, she is one of the fastest crafters around. All right. She was live yesterday in the morning for me. Okay, for her usual schedule for her live stream. And I think when I woke up early this morning, I saw that she was live with Maddie as well. Right? So there you go. Okay. So let me see how I want to, use this. Okay, again, I'm just going to work with the papers I have here. All right, so this is kind of a nice, way of, continuing. Okay, maybe you want that on the night sky, and then probably 3/4 of the way down there would be that, and then let me see if I do have a solid to break. Okay, the pattern on pattern thingy. Okay, so maybe half an inch. Let me see. Or do I want to do 1/4 of an inch? Okay, so there you go. So one of the fastest way to start with paper crafting, card making, is to just go with basic shapes, right? So you can always start with basic shapes. So if you don't have a lot of dies and other tools and knickknacks that we use for card making, you can always start with what you have, maybe from your scrapbooking days, or what do you call this, your other paper crafting projects that you have done in the past, right? So I know that a lot of us actually started pretty young, but life got in the way, busy being a mom, working, all those stuff that we had to put aside crafting for a while. Okay, but you do know that, oh, you like pretty papers, you like pretty things. So you actually buy them, even when you see them. And so, if like Christmas is one of the perfect times for you to go and pick up those items that you have probably bought in the past, because there's always, the reason to create cards, tags, even boxes, packaging materials for the gifts that you plan to give, okay, to your loved ones, okay, for or during the season. Okay, so let me see if I want the sky to be a little bit, more defined. Okay, so this is what our dear friend Jana, of course, who what she does when she prepares her stuff is she, what do you call this? She what's the word? Um, Auditions, yes. So she kind of auditions what she her stuff, okay, the stuff that she wants to use before she actually puts it together, or adheres it onto permanently onto her card or her project, just to make sure that it is the actual thing that she wants to work with. All right, so I really like layering stuff, so probably that's what it this card is gonna look like. All right. So, but the thing is, so this, she's kind of big compared to this one. So I am thinking if maybe I kind of die cut one of the, or several of the deer here, because she's kind of too big for, in terms of perspective. I know it's just a card, but it's kind of weird that she's so much bigger. Yes, it could be in the background, so it's kind of far if you want to look at it that way, but still. Okay, I think I want to use this, so I'm gonna fussy cut that. All right, so now let's first color in our houses, and then we will put something at the back. All right, hold on. So we do want for this one to look like, there are lights inside the houses. Okay, so you can put like this is a shimmery golden paper, okay, that I will cut just a tad smaller, okay, than our actual die cut piece. Okay, and then we'll just adhere that, okay, to the back of this one, and put a little bit of shimmer, okay, later on, for it to look like there are like lights inside, okay, the house or something. So that's one thing that I like doing, okay, when I have this kinds of dies or ephemera pieces, where you can have like, okay, things that are like you have holes in them, so like that, right? All right, so now let's do a little bit of coloring. All right, so I am not good at coloring, my friends, okay, but I don't really mind anymore. It used to be one of the reasons why for so many years I actually did not want to put content on YouTube, because of the fear that there are many things that I feel I can't do quite well. And so again, the intent of my channel really is to hopefully inspire one way or the other. Okay, so especially if there's somebody or people like me who are not so okay, oh, this is very dark, not so like me, struggle about certain things, okay, and that it's okay, and that it is okay. All right, so and the nice thing about, when we're card making, it's not as if we have to color like huge stuff. Most of the time it's just small, die cuts like this one, right? So it's okay. Okay, and at the end of the day, this is your work. Everybody has, it's unique. Even if that's why I love watching, Advent calendar series from our dear friends, because it doesn't matter if they're using the same like Advent calendar series, right? Because at the end of the day, you will see that there is still something quite unique, in the cards that they make because of, their own personality, their own kind of crafting, favorites will show up in the way that they use the material, right? So don't be afraid that, oh no, like Shanna or Lynn did this already. Oh, I don't think I can, I don't want to use that. No, it's okay. The more the merrier, the more versions, the better, right? It is always so much fun to see how our dear friends actually work with all the other things that we have. And sometimes we get stumped, right? So we have a creative block, and even the best of all of us, right? So they do have those every now and then. And going through how others actually use it, can kickstart or jumpstart again that creative process that somehow eludes us every now and then, right? So I hope that helps. Okay, so don't be afraid. Okay, so if you are looking for an expert here, that's why you're here. Sad to say, my dear friends, I am not that. Okay, I'm just a very passionate crafter, right? So if you want that and a lot of chit chat and all the other things, then feel free to stay. All right, so we'll have this and a little bit of here. Okay. So it doesn't even have to have like rhyme or reason. Okay. Let me check this one. What is the color of this one? Okay. I want something really, really light. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm not even swatching this. So, okay, so most people, a lot of our friends actually would tell you if you are new to like, I'm using, by the way, this is Ohuhu. Okay, markers. So I used to be like only Copic, alcohol markers, because those are the only ones I have. But lately a lot of them have been drying up and it's kind of spendy, right? So I decided to check out what are the others that are out there. And Barbara is saying hi to everybody. Oh, thank you so much, Barbara, right? So what is out there? And so, I have to just of course all the crafters that I look up to. Okay, they use Copic, so I said okay, so Copic is the way to go. But again, as I said, it's not cheap, so I have to look for fun, nice alternative that won't break the bank, especially if you are a solo mom like me. And so I checked it out. A lot of the Filipino crafters here in the Philippines actually use this and swear by it. And do you know Jazza? I think it's Jazza, right? So he's a big artist on YouTube, and he also, just like a lot of us, used to be only Copic. But then, when he tried this out, he said, wow, amazing. And it's about maybe like a quarter of the cost of an actual Copic. Yes, probably it contains less, okay, than an actual Copic marker. That's probably one of the reasons why it is cheaper, but don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Just, thinking out loud, why is it so cheap? But the nice thing about it is, despite it being affordable, sometimes you don't like to use the word cheap because it somehow has that, connotation that the quality might not be good, right? But as I mentioned, it's quite okay. I actually loving it. And so eventually I decided to, okay, I went with this, okay, instead of Copic. Again, more affordable, okay, and hopefully this lasts me long enough. Okay, because the Copics did last long. All right, so there you go. So we have colored in our, okay, houses. Okay, maybe it's like this. Okay, I have to check how I did this. All right, so there you go. Okay, so that would go like that way, and this would probably go like this way. All right. Okay, there. Why am I here? It's here. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, my dear friends. And we'll go like that and like that. Okay, again, as I said, I always want to go back to, okay, because oftentimes if you've seen me in this channel, you know what I have in mind may not actually be the actual project that ends up, okay, being part of, okay, or do I want it to be like that? I think I want it to be like that. I think that's better. All right, and then I will probably tuck, okay, this in over there. Okay, so let's color this part next. Okay, so more or less it's coming into fruition. All right, so let's color this in, okay, before I actually fuzzy cut it. Okay, so let's color this in. What kind of green I want? Okay, I think I want this and this one. All right. All right. So what I normally, oh, this is too dark. Gosh. Too dark. Okay, but anyways, I have no more choice because I actually started with that. So let's see. All right. So we'll just have to wing it. Wing it. Okay. Let me see. Because see, you need to like check. All right. So, Lala. Let's see. All right. So there you go. Because definitely I will be, anyways, I will actually be, what do you call that? Fuzzy cutting this, right? So it doesn't matter if I go, okay, outside the lines, because I will be fuzzy cutting them anyway. Okay, but I do want to mix a little bit of, you know, color, okay, onto, you know how it is that, you know, leaves normally, really, we don't normally have like just one color. Okay, several, you know, what do you call that? Use tints. What's the right word, my dear friends? Anyways, all right, so I have so many scissors, I can't find which one to use. All right, and since this one also has, you know, holes in it, I can definitely try to put something at the back as well. But let's see. Let us see if that is something that I also want to do for this one. Okay, so I am just fussy cutting away, okay, on the branches. Okay, I do, okay, don't want to have that white background you see. So we check. Okay. Okay, if this doesn't work, we will just die cut another one. Okay. Okay, or just, you know, color it in again. Let's go. How's everyone? Are you doing midnight snacks? Hi, Blue, on Instagram. Okay. So I think with Instagram, for those who want to actually stream also onto Instagram, well, on Facebook and on YouTube all at the same time, if your platform actually can do it, right? So I'm not sure if it's just eCam because I use eCam, but normally it will just let me go live. I think it's an Instagram thing. It will only let you go live for an hour or so. Okay, so after that, no more. All right, so I will probably sneak that in, okay, at the back later. And you know what? Since this is, I would probably want to have like a tinge of kind of blue speck on that one. Let's see if it works. Okay, and probably add some white specks so that, okay, where is that? I have that really, really nice white pen that is so opaque. Okay, is it this one? No, I actually have here a lot of, oh, there you go. Oh no, I didn't put the cap on tightly. So I'm not sure if, okay, is this, oh no, it dried up. See, it was just like that. I didn't put the cap tight. So now, um, sad. You know how it is sometimes we were working so fast, but I do have a lot of white pen, or maybe I'll just splatter some. Okay, anyways, so let's start putting this card together, my friend. Actually, you know what? I can even do a little bit of, layering. Okay, wait a minute. Let's put in some of our, I don't have any more. I think this one is better if you have like a low profile foam tape, so that the card's not gonna be, you know, too high or too, what do you call that, bulky when you ship it. Especially nowadays, shipping is kind of expensive, right? So although we want to have those texture and stuff, we also have to be mindful as well of, shipping costs. Especially like if you're from the Philippines or from the US and you're shipping overseas, right? So it's going to be kind of expensive. All right. So see the look when it has like a little bit of a depth. So that's why I really like putting in, a little bit of foam tape if I can. Okay, but then again, just have to think of the pros and cons of having those, a little bit of depth on your card would also mean probably a little bit more expensive to ship. But if it's going to be part of a gift or you're just going to hand it over to the person, then foam tape away like crazy, right? So there you go. Let me see. All right. I hope I don't make a mistake. There. All right. There you go. Once done. Okay. And then let's do my house. So probably for a different kind of look for the house, let us not put the foam on this one. Let this be the base. Okay, so we will layer our okay, our ephemera. Okay, so that they do look. Okay, let me just cut up that tad of yellow paper. Oh, where did I put that already? I haven't put this together yet. Shh. All right, covering my eyes because this back is so pretty. It's like I don't want to cover this very cute deer, but I have to because I need to use, okay, the side that has, snow on top. Again, for those who are new to card making, you see how simple it is, just using basic shapes, squares, rectangles that you can create, and just using, complementary pattern papers or, that come in a kit like this one. You can never go wrong because, okay, oops, I forgot. I need to put that there. Okay, so that's why one other thing is I don't really, put anything like very hard unless that's the final design that I want, so that you can still, tweak it. Okay, so there you go. All right. Okay, so now we are going to put down our, okay, let me see, this one goes down like so. All right, so some people, they want to ground their images, right? So they would prefer it to be like there or like that one. And let me see if I want to do the same thing. You know what? I think I will. right? So it has that feel of it's grounded and not just like floating on air when you have something kind of like that. And since this is liquid adhesive, I can actually, move it a little bit as well, right? So there you go. And I want it to have a feel that it's kind of floating. I mean, layered on top. So there you go. Oops. I think I can see a bit of the yellow coming out. All right. So there you go. All right. Okay. But we are not done yet because I also, of course, this was part of that one. So what I will do so that it's like, why is it one is like there? Okay. So I cut that into two and I will just sneak it in at the back like so. So it doesn't look as if it's out of place because it's just one, right? So normally if I have only one of the ephemera and I need to make it look as if it's like sticking out like a sore thumb, right? When it's just alone by itself, right? So I cut it like so. And then now you can have, a bit of that there and then another here. So you know that, oh, it complements. So, okay, that's nice. All right. So there you go. All right. Okay, and now we just need to add our sentiment and our cute little deers. So again, Barbara, thank you so much for the FYI that this is actually not available anymore. Okay, this was, I think, the month of October Mood Board Challenge. It's junior, I'm not sure if it's part of the junior box of the month or the full subscription box for that month, but definitely part of the mood board for the mood board challenge that I did. So I will cut, fussy cut, around some of these very cute buck. Okay, I think they are buck. Okay, thank you so much to Teresa and Shanna who said that this actually might be buck. That's what you call male deers. All right. So how about you guys? How many Christmas parties have you attended already? For me, at this point, 2. Okay, but there's a lot happening on the weekend, and I had to forgo one for a group for a dear friends of mine. Hopefully I'll catch up with them soon because it's our Bible study group's Christmas party as well. You only have so many days in December and so many different groups of friends and family, okay, who actually have amazing, plans for parties and meetups. And it's just, kind of tiring as well, right? So to create, and for us crafters or those who are really creative and want to make handmade cards and gifts, so creating something earlier would be a great idea in the future. So that, doing these things is going to be something that you will be, it's going to be something that you like, and it's not going to stress you out. Okay, so let's cut this because I want to make it go like that. Okay, it doesn't have to be like, okay, the full. Okay, oh, but it has the same look though. Okay, do I have something that is of a different look? They all have the same look. This one does have a different one, but I have to cut her. Okay, no, it's okay. They're twins. Okay, they're twin bucks. Okay. That's why they look very, very similar or alike. Okay, there you go. Okay, so for tonight, I will go live again. So for our dear friends in the US, that's gonna be your tomorrow morning for my second day of Advent because I had Bible study yesterday and came home quite late. So decided that, and I was also very tired from all the driving. The traffic is really horrible. You can look it up. One of the worst traffic jams in the world. I'm sure the Philippines is going to be in the top 10 for sure. Right? So, especially during this time of the season, where everybody seems to want to go to the city to, meet up for Christmas parties or buy stuff and so many other events, right? So there you go. Could be like that. All right. And then I will just need to put in my sentiment and then we're good to go. So, what are things happening for me other than my Advent Calendar series this December, my friends? On December 3, December the 3rd, okay, our dear friend T of Not Afraid of Color is hosting what is known or called as the Blindfold Challenge, okay? It is to, honor and remind us of the, differently abled, specifically those who cannot see or have lost their sight, crafters and creatives, and so how difficult it is for them to still do what they love, right? And hopefully, we as crafters as well, and the manufacturers, and everything that is part and parcel of this awesome community that we are in, okay, would be able to see how awesome, okay, it is for them to still continue and be able to do what they love and still craft and make awesome projects, okay, despite the differently abled situation that they are in. Okay, so there you go. Okay, and we're gonna put it like so. Okay, now we just need to put sentiments. Okay, so do you always need to put a sentiment? No, but I love putting in sentiments in my cards. Hold on. Okay, so let me just grab some. So for those who have been joining us just now, okay, you found me just now. You've not seen any of my content in the past just yet. All right, so one of the things I love doing is I prepare a lot of sentiments beforehand. I am not sure though if this is Kendra's or this is Sassy's LLC. Okay. Oh, this is Kendra's. So I see, because I see Kendra. All right. So this is part of one of the bonus printables, which is actually what we're going to be featuring this month. Okay. For our live stream hop that's coming up. Okay. I think next week. All right. So would it be Peace on Earth? Would it be Merry Christmas? Okay, let me see. And let me check which one kind of, resonates with me. Okay, would it be Merry Christmas? And where do I want to put my Merry Christmas? Okay, so do I want to put it there? Or do I want to put it here? Or do I want to put it there? Like so? Or do I want Peace on Earth like that? Okay, so guys, what do you think? Okay, dear friends. Okay, which sentiment do you want me to use? Merry Christmas? Okay, why? I can't see. All right, let me see this one. All right, do you want me to do the Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas, this one? All right, or... Okay, let me see. So which sentiment do you want? Well, I do check the chat. Okay, Sound of Music, Buck was... Buck has antlers. So this have antlers, so they are bucks. Okay. Yes, there you go. Thank you so much, Barbara. But that looks like little light. Thank you. All right. So just to finish off our awesome card for today. Okay. Yes, please do help me out with the sentiment that I need or I can use. Okay, while I snack on some more of these. Pix almonds caramel glaze. Okay. Which one, my friends, before we finish? And that will be, and we'll call it done. Oh, okay, hold on. Barbara, I mixed it up. Okay. Can we do it again? First, second, or third? Okay. Good evening, Jay, my friend. Advance happy birthday. Oh, Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Number 1. Merry Christmas. Very traditional, right? I like also that one. I actually like them all, so I need your help. Okay. Okay. All right. So second. Okay. Jay said second. Linda said first. Barbara said second. You guys, do I need to make 3 cards? Okay. First now. Okay. First, second, third. Okay. I think first one. Okay. Thank you, my friend. See? That's another thing I like about going live is that it makes making decisions easier. Because if I can't decide, I am stumped. I just ask you guys. Right? So thank you again for those who are here. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I don't do just Advent Calendar series. I do a lot of crafting stuff here in the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and of course like this video. All right. So we're gonna tuck this onto the side like that. Since I want to make it straight, I don't trust myself with straight cuts. Fussy cutting, okay. Straight cuts, no. All right. There you go. Excuse me. All right. Oh, I almost. All right. Let me just drink. Shanna, you're still here. Thank you so much, my friends, for still being here. It's quite late for you guys, right? So, and I know that, you still have a ton of things to do for the morning and tonight. So this is it, my dear friends. Okay. So these are the contents of my Advent calendar curated by my son and daughter from yours truly's craft room. So none of these, I don't know, maybe some of them you have seen me work with in the past. Some probably not. I don't know what they placed in the boxes, but this is what came with, box number 1. And so we'll see for tomorrow what we will get for our Advent calendar series. Where's the number 1? Okay, so maybe let's do number 1 like that so we can. All right, so that's number 1. And the snack for the day, of course, is this Pix Almonds Caramel Glaze. What will it be tomorrow? I'm sure that one of these days during our Advent calendar series, especially for the snack edition, you would see things that you've not seen before, right? So I'd be happy to show it to you, of course. And for our BTS, Advent calendar, this is what we got for today. All right, and so let's put it in because it's magnetic. Ta-da! All right, so maybe this is a great flat lay actually. There you go. How's that? For this one, maybe I'll use this to, and then post it later, right? So again, thank you so much. That's so cool. Are you streaming with B-Boy or Sammy Disa? Yes, absolutely, Jay. Definitely. I just want them to finish first school before, and then they do a holiday break, and definitely they'll be part. We'll probably have something after the Advent. So in 26 onwards, my dear friends, Jay, my dear friend here, is going to be with me for Christmas Day. It has actually been a tradition now. I think this is going to be his third year that he is joining me for my Vlogmas on Christmas Day. So I'm truly grateful, Jay. And what are we going to do? I'm going to give hints every now and then as the days pass by. Again, thank you so much, my dear friends. There's so many of us in the community doing Advent Calendar series. Some are doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, I think Alicia and Yvette were doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5 or 6, Shanna? I'm not sure, my friends. But again, if you want to find inspiration, you're not sure about doing Advent Calendar Crafty series, they're amazing. If I can get hold of all of them, I would. All right. So again, check them out. I will try to pull out all the links to all the channels that are doing Advent Calendar series and update the description of this video. So again, thank you so much for coming. Yes, thank you, Linda. I know Linda has been here during whenever I do something like every day in whatever. Linda has been able to come, and I really didn't forget that, Linda, so I'm super grateful. Shanna, Jay, Barbara, Jason, Lynn was even here earlier on. Thank you so much, my dear friends. And with that, okay, I bid you goodbye, farewell. Let's see you again tomorrow for another crafty series on my Advent Calendar reveal for this year. Have a great rest of the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! I don't know how to end. Oh, there you go.